There was a time when your name only existed because someone remembered it. No passport, no ID card, no spelling, no birth certificate, and no official record proving you had ever been alive. Just a small group of humans around a fire, using one sound when they wanted you to turn your head. So, did ancient humans actually have names? The short answer is yes, probably. But not like ours. Today, your name is part of a system. Banks know it, apps know it, governments know it, machines can search it. Ancient humans had none of that. Nobody in a cave was asking for your full legal name. There was no form, and probably no desk. And if there was a desk, it was a rock.
For most of human history, people lived in small groups. Not cities, not crowds, just a tribe where everyone knew everyone. They knew your face, your voice, your habits, your skills, your mistakes, and probably every annoying thing you did. In that world, a name was not paperwork. A name was social technology. Because sometimes you need a sound that means one specific person, not your brother, not the old hunter, you. A mother could call her child away from danger, and that sound could save a life. A hunter could warn another hunter before they stepped somewhere stupid, painful, or full of teeth. One friend could laugh when someone tripped over a root, and everyone knew exactly who messed up. That is the first job of a name. It pulls one human out of the group.
Animals can recognize each other too. Dolphins, birds, and apes all have ways to know individuals. But humans did something powerful. We turned identity into a sound other people could carry. Your face only works when people can see you, but your name can travel beyond where your body is. People could warn others about you, praise you, blame you, or remember something you did when you were not there. There were no police, no courts, no written contracts, and definitely no complaint department for stolen berries. There was only memory. If you shared food, people remembered. If you lied, they remembered that too. In a small group, your name probably came with meaning. It was not just a random label. Maybe it described your body: broken tooth, red hair, long legs, scar face. Maybe it described what you did: fast runner, good tracker, firekeeper, bone cutter. Or maybe it came from one embarrassing accident, like touching the hot rock twice. Not every ancient name was majestic. If the group called you Loud One, congratulations, that was your name now. Ancient names may not have stayed the same forever. A person's name could change as their life changed. Today, we name babies before they have hobbies, opinions, enemies, or a personality beyond screaming. But in many human societies, names can change after growing up, marriage, parenthood, initiation, achievement, loss, or mistakes. And that makes sense. If a name reflects who you are to the group, then a new life stage can mean a new name.
Because if everyone knows your name, everyone knows your story. There was no moving to a new city and reinventing yourself. Your tribe remembered everything. In that world, your name was your reputation, compressed into a sound. If people trusted you, they called you closer to the fire. They shared food. They protected you. But if your name became connected to selfishness, cowardice, or betrayal, you could not hide from it. That is why gossip probably mattered so much. Before writing, gossip was memory with legs. It helped the group remember who was kind, who lied, who shared, who stole, and who was dangerous. Then agriculture changed everything. Humans started farming, staying in one place and building villages. Suddenly, names had new jobs. Who owns this field? Who owes grain? Who married who? Whose child is this? This is where identity started becoming administration, which might be the most human sentence ever. At first, a name was a sound. Then it became memory, then reputation, then property. As villages grew, one name was not enough, so people added parents, son of this person, daughter of that person. They added places and jobs, too. The one from the river, the potter, the hunter, the shepherd, the smith. Then writing arrived, and names changed again. Writing froze something that used to live only in voices. Once a name was written down, it could outlive everyone who had ever spoken it. But the names that survived history usually belonged to powerful people. Kings, priests, scribes, landowners, warriors. Most people were never written down. Not because they did not matter, but because no one carved their names into anything permanent. The mothers, children, toolmakers, old hunters, storytellers, and funny people around the fire had names too. Their names lived in voices, in stories, in jokes, in warnings, in memories. Then the people who remembered them were gone, and the names disappeared with them. That is the strange thing about ancient names. They may be one of our oldest inventions, but almost all of them vanished. Before records, being known was not about paperwork. It was about being remembered by another human being. Maybe that is what a name really is. Not just letters, not spelling, not a username. A name is a signal that says, this person was here. It can call you closer, warn you, tease you, blame you, forgive you, or carry a piece of you into a story after you are gone. It keeps you from becoming just another shape in the dark. Around ancient fires, names were spoken, laughed at, whispered, repeated, and remembered. Today, our names live in systems. But the oldest version was much simpler. One person remembered another. And before humans could carve names into stone, there was only one way to keep someone from disappearing completely. Someone had to remember them.